just shows there are really nice people to be met when you have similar interests online. So we've left this morning, we've just filled up with fuel, we've come back through the sunflower fields and we're now motoring on our way down to the Dordogne. It's again a stunning day, the sky is bright blue, the hats are on already, and we've got nowhere near the distance to do today. When we pulled in last night at Jackie and Ace, it literally clicked over that we'd done 600 kilometres since leaving Exeter. So poor old Fifi, I think, deserved her rest as well. We're now on our way and we're hopefully about 3 hours driving time to get down to the Dordogne. But it is beautiful. It is such a
As you pass through Angoulême, you leave the Charente behind and the big open landscapes, the huge views and massive fields, and you pass into the Dordogne, which is totally different, has a different character altogether, although it's literally just one side of a city as opposed to another. Here it's much more rolling countryside, the roads are lined with trees, it has a real cosy feeling, and at this point we knew we were on our way and it felt really good. In fact, we'd had a beautiful drive across. It was just the perfect day, the sky was bright blue, we couldn't have asked for better. And then, just as we went into Brantôme, there was a couple of roundabouts, and all of a sudden we heard a bit of a grinding from the gearbox, which was really unusual because it had been doing so well. And then, unfortunately, as we pulled into the car park, disaster struck. A pop and a little bit of smoke. We just couldn't believe it had happened. The day had been going so beautifully, she'd been going wonderfully, but obviously she decided she fancied a holiday in the Dordogne, and we were left with nothing but to wave goodbye to her. Not the best end of the day. We didn't anticipate that this would be the view we'd get of the Dordogne today. About 8 hours ago, Fifi's journey came to a rather abrupt end with a bang and a little bit of smoke when her clutch bizarrely blew up. We happened to be in Brantôme and just happened to be opposite a Citroen garage. So Fifi is now in intensive care, waiting a new clutch to be fitted, which is going to happen next week. And we're driving through the Dordogne, not in an open top little 2TV, but in a hire car on our way to the hotel we'd booked for tonight anyway. So a bit of a strange day. I think it's fair to say we're really rather sad, but these things happen and you can't expect anything else of an old car. It was something that didn't need to be done, and so we're sort of paying the cost of not getting it done when we got the gearbox done. But hey ho, these things happen. We're on our way through now to a little village called Domme, which has the most incredible views of the Dordogne. It's a beautiful evening, the sun is shining, and tomorrow we'll be driving over to Provence, and then we'll be coming back next week to pick her up and start the second part of Fifi's French adventure from the Dordogne across to Provence. So until next week, this is probably the last video you'll see of me for a while. Cheers! Let's see. Look at that. Oh my god, it's just as I remember it.